had a case where I was hired after the jury verdict, but before the judgment. My client was defendant and they had lost some pretty significant compensatory damages and punitive damages on top. We went down and had a hearing on the motion for judgment with the trial judge. We had some pretty good arguments, I thought. And the trial judge said, all right, I am not going to enter judgment right now. I want you guys to go mediate, which we were fine with, right? And you would think the plaintiffs would have taken that message and maybe gotten a little reasonable about what they wanted at mediation. Mediator came in, talked with us for a few minutes, then he went to the plaintiffs because obviously he's got to get their demand. And he was in their room for a long, a good chunk of time, more than normal for the first visit. And then he comes back to the room and he walks in and we could tell just from his face that this isn't going to be good. And he says, all right, I don't want to tell you what I'm about to tell you, but this is the message that I have been told to convey. The plaintiff's lawyers want to know or want to remind you, have you ever seen the movie Gladiator?
Oh, jeez.
We're all like, yeah. And he says, do you remember the very beginning scene when Quintus says to Maximus, people should know when they're conquered? And we all went, wow. Yeah. And he said, that is the plaintiff's message to you. And their opening demand, if you can imagine, was actually more than they probably could have gotten on their best day in a judgment from the court. That mediation did not last long. It was crazy. But the reason I love this story, after people should know when they're conquered, is we took the appeal up and we got the Court of Appeals to reverse and render a take-nothing judgment for the plaintiffs. Exactly. And at that point, I will tell you, I half considered buying a DVD copy of Gladiator and just dropping it in the mail to the plaintiff's lawyer, but I resisted. So there's
no explanation.
Just here you go.
They didn't read the room correctly. That's right.
Well, he forgot the second part of it, which is when Maximus says to Quintus, would you know when you've been conquered? Would I? He kind of just he ignored the next line.
Wow, what a story.